Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. My name is Daniel, and in this video, I want to share with you how I have risen to the top of the Google My Listing Map Pack, how I am getting free customers directly calling me, how I'm getting better SEO because they're going straight to my website, and how I basically have risen to the top, beating out competitors that have been here way longer than I have, and how this has happened in just a couple years. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm going to give you the answer right now and then explain myself throughout the rest of the video. So I'm not going to make you wait till the end. The way I have done all of this is simply by two things. Having reviews, more and more reviews, and then posting pictures. Ultimately, yes, you need to make sure your profile on Google My Business, everything's accurate, the phone number, all that data. But the two things you have to have, the two things you need to have to continually be upping your stance in the rankings for all these different terms is by you having those Google reviews constantly being posted to your profile, and then you constantly be posting pictures. The majority of companies around me for a dumpster rental business have maybe 3 pictures, 10 pictures that were all posted like 5 or 10 years ago. They have 6 reviews, 13 reviews, 25 reviews, and ultimately they don't have good rankings. They don't have good reviews, so they're not at a 5 out of 5. They're at a 3.1. They're at a 2.5. I believe Waste Management in my area is like a 2.6. It's not hard to do what I'm sharing with you, what I have already done in just a couple years. I have, at the recording of this video, I believe I have 47 or 48 reviews on Google. Due to DRS, the dumpster rental system software that I use for my whole system, it automatically, the email gets sent out the day after I pick up the dumpster for them to fill out a review for Google. Obviously, I've had a lot more total customers than 47 or 48 total reviews right now. And the truth is, Google knows that you and I are not going to have every single customer putting a review down for us. That doesn't happen. It's going to be a smaller percentage, but there should be a percentage of these reviews coming in, hopefully on a more regular basis. What does that really do? Well, it shows Google that not only you're actively posting pictures and sharing updates behind the scenes for your company, you're showing empty dumpsters, full dumpsters, maybe you maintaining your equipment. I've done that as well. Posting things around town in your area. All the location-wise pictures that are posted around your service area, Google knows where that picture was taken. If you're consistently posting those pictures and then also getting the consistent reviews, they're rolling in. Maybe not 10 a week, once a week, twice a week, something. For you to be the person out of who knows how many total competitors you have, if you're the only person who's posting constant pictures, getting those constant reviews, and yes, ultimately picking up the phone, people going to your website and sticking around for a little bit, all of these factors go into you rising on your Google My Business ranking. In my area right now, just about any keyword I can think of, dumpsters near me, dumpster rentals, dumpster rental, just about anything. I am literally number 1, number 2, and it's to the point where I have major competitors who are now having to advertise because they are so far low. They're irrelevant as far as the Google My Business Map Pack. I am at the top of the list. I've been here for 2+ years. Waste Management, Republic, another company that's more local here. The large companies, as well as some of the smaller companies, aren't at the top. Or they're pushed down because now there's other people advertising. So I'm number 1 or number 2. I don't think there's even a point where I'm even number 3. I'm at the very top of my map pack which has brought me so many calls. So many people have told me when they call on the phone, yeah, I saw it in Google, just wanted to give you a shout and see what your prices are, blah, 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 blah. Through that, I've gotten so many website link clicks through just organic traffic. I'm not paying for Google My Business. What I'm doing is posting pictures and asking for the review. Even better, what you can do than just sending out the email is, if you're talking to the customer in person when you're picking up or dropping off, normally just when I'm picking it up at the end of it, say, hey, if you had a great experience, if I could do anything better, let me know. But if you wouldn't mind, could you give me a Google review to share with others, because I'm newer to the area. I've only been doing this for however long. Basically, whatever you want to say in that, to where you can be the person who gets that review and you're constantly having an inflow of new reviews. Now with this, it's following through all the way to the end. So what does that look like? We're posting pictures, we're getting reviews, we're picking up the phone, we're having people go to our website. All of our information on the Google My Business listing, your profile, is accurate, the right time of day that you're open, your website, your address, whatever that may look like for you. All your information is solid, you're answering the phone, everything's good, right? Wrong. What you need to continue to do, and what I have done, and it's only been proven to be, it only builds on top of itself. It's maybe not exponential growth, but it is still growth. What you need to do when you do start getting those reviews brought back in, when you start getting emails from Google, as soon as that day, as soon as possible, as soon as you get these reviews that come into you, and you go log back in your profile, you see the review, you immediately need to reply to that review. Now, you don't have to write a book. You don't have to get on your hands and knees and thank him to death. It can be as simple as, hey, thanks so much for your feedback. I really appreciate this. If we can be of any help to you in the future, we'd love to. Thanks so much. It can be if they mention something, or if you remember them talking about their certain project on the phone or in person. Hey, so glad we could help out with your project, XYZ. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I would love to work with you. So it's not just them really pointing fingers to you saying, hey, we'd love to work with you. You'd love to work with them. I mean, it was easy working with you. Appreciate your flexibility on this or that. Maybe there's a situation where something bad happens and you mess up somehow, and maybe they don't give you a 5-star review. That's probably better than getting only 5-star reviews. To be honest, I don't have anything but 5-star reviews right now. I almost kind of wish I didn't have, or at least 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 2-star reviews. If something, I hope nothing happens, but if I did get some of those reviews, I could respond and reply to that review. Hopefully they said why they're giving me a lower ranking, but ultimately this is not for just them. We've got to think bigger. We've got to think broader. It's not just about that individual customer. What do other customers do? They go off of the reviews. They scan the reviews. They'll probably tiptoe around the 5 stars, maybe the 1 stars, and then maybe the 3 or 4, and just see, how does this company respond? When something doesn't go right, when things are not going well, how does this company take care of them? What's the customer service really look like? Because you can have, any company can have a 5-star review. Any company, things could have happened very badly. The worst possible scenario could happen where you get a 1-star review. What happens in between a 1 to a 5, and how can you accommodate them? How can you make it right? How can you extend some level of grace to them, or give them a discount, or do something to make it right, to either explain it or do some type of, willingness to be flexible with them, and to not rip them, and to not attack them, and to not fight them. Obviously, there's unreasonable people out there. That's not what I'm saying to do, to just bend over and to just take it from people who are just outrageous. What I do want to say is, most of the time, people are reasonable, in my experience. and I've been able to work through things with people. Those people have ended up giving me 5-star ratings when there have been delays or there have been an issue here or there. I'm not perfect. You're not going to be perfect. Ultimately, for you to follow through and to reply to these Google reviews, in my opinion, that is the icing on the cake. It's the period, it's the exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. Google sees you're posting pictures, you're actively showing the community what you're about, what you're doing, what's happening. You're actively using them. You're actively on their platform. They're more likely to put you in front of other people. You're getting the reviews. So there's confirmation that other people are happy with you, which means if they're happy with you on Google's platform, Google will have a better authority as a review search engine. And then for you to follow up with them, to actually pick up the phone when people call. I think I've missed like 3 phone calls from Google, what I'm able to track in the background, or the reports of Google. I think I've missed 3 phone calls total in the last 2+ years from Google, to my knowledge. I've called them back after that, but to call them, for them to go to your website, for everything to be in order. This is how, I'm telling you, I'm at the top of the Google Map Pack. The only reason why I'm not number 1 or maybe number 2 is because somebody's literally advertising above me and they're pushing me down to number 2. I'm getting free organic traffic from calls, from website clicks, and then also a few from the actual Google chat, to where they can message me through a DM and I can respond to them. And that's also the same thing. Respond to them as quickly as you can, so the wait time is lower, because that's only going to prove to Google that you are more active and you should be put to the top. So take it from somebody who started 2 years ago. There was a total of 13 companies who do dumpster rentals in my area. I was at the very bottom. In 2 years, and really less than 2 years, I rose to the top 3 or 4, and then since then I'm basically number 1, beating out all the major companies, even some of the smaller companies around me. I'm basically number 1, and I'm not telling you this because I think I'm just incredible. What I'm telling you this for is because it basically took no effort to post pictures once a week, a couple times a week, to respond to everything that comes at me, and to be asking for the review. It's even easier using the DRS system, Dumpster Rental Systems. If you have not already checked them out, please go ahead. Whatever system you're using, even if it's just you, and you're just pen and paper, getting a check, getting cash, whatever you're doing, send them an email. Make the ask for that review, because I'm telling you, the price, the value of a review, in my mind, that is exponential. Every single one that I get, I believe, propels me so much faster going forward into my business, into the future. When I have 500 5-star reviews in hopefully a matter of a couple years or something, I don't know, that's going to be the obvious sign to everybody when everybody else has 50 or less. As of right now, there's one company that has more reviews than I do in my area. That is Waste Management, and they have 73 or 74. It's my goal that I pass them up this year. And not only am I going to pass them up in total reviews, they're at like I said, like a 2.6 or a 3.1. I'm pretty sure it's in the 2s. They have more reviews than me, but they're largely horrible. So for myself, it's my goal, and this should be your goal as well. You should set a goal for getting the most amount of reviews possible, and obviously doing all the back end work. But you should also make a goal, of course, obviously, of having the highest rating. So by the end of this year, 2023, my goal is to have the most reviews and to also maintain my 5-star review record. That, in my opinion, is one of the best ways you and I can get organic calls, get the organic traffic, the leads, people chatting with us through the messenger system that Google My Business has. This is a huge thing that I think a lot of people are sleeping on, because ultimately, most of your competitors, I would imagine, aren't doing a thing with this. They're sleeping on it. They have wrong information. They have pictures that are just irrelevant or few at all that were posted years ago. They don't respond to comments. They don't pick up the phone. They're just wasting away. While you can slide to the top like I have and make a huge difference in your business. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. If I'm an idiot, if I'm a genius, knock yourself out, let me know. Hopefully this is a help to you. I hope this blows up your business. Make sure at the end of the day, you're not the person who is wasting away an opportunity like this to get free customers flocking to you because you have risen to the top. Hopefully you have a great day, guys. Stay safe and God bless.